turning into higgledy-piggledy muddles. Her therapist, Zelda, said that Mary was looking to fill a kind of hole inside, that she was trying in vain to make home homier. Mary didn't like that in vain part, but she knew that Zelda was right on some level. What Mary was doing was compulsive and unhealthy. At least she hadn't turned into a hoarder, but she watched that show sometimes as a cautionary tale, and she wasn't a collector. Thank goodness she hadn't taken up amassing frog statuettes or hundreds of different salt and pepper shakers. But sometimes she opened the door to her office or her condo in Brooklyn and thought, "Where am I in all of this stuff?" Now she looked around her office and thought, "I've gone overboard with Christmas, too." She said aloud, "Don't beat yourself up. You're doing okay. You still managed to get things done, a lot done." That was true. She'd just completed another assignment. Somehow, out of her personal chaos, a totally together article about somebody else's beautiful house always emerged. How she managed to pull it off, she didn't know. Some days she felt like a total fraud. She sighed. Twinkle lights blinked on and off around her. A garland above her head proclaimed, "Believe." Old-fashioned statues of Santa heads lined her shelf, and a pair of angel wings hung on the wall next to a picture of her daughter and granddaughter. Cece, looking like an imp, with her ragged cap of brown hair and big blue eyes, and Larkin, looking like a miniature, longer-haired version of her mother, with her serious expression and black glasses. She tried not to look at their faces. That way was sadness. She hadn't seen them in months. Somebody's doing something. 5 golden rings," she sang quietly. 1 golden ring would be enough, she thought. Well, it was finally going to happen. She and Ron were getting married. They'd been semi-engaged for 4 years, or at least that's what Mary called it, although he hadn't given her an engagement ring. Well, who needed an engagement ring these days? She wasn't a diamond lover anyway. They had a plan this time, not like the other 3 times when Ron had postponed their wedding. This time it was real. They were getting married January 3rd. Justice of the Peace at 10 a.m., then brunch with a few friends at a new restaurant that had just opened in a converted brownstone. Mary had a reservation for the private dining room. She'd decided on the menu, a medley of all different kinds of crepes, from quinoa lemon curd to ham, asparagus, and Swiss, so fun, and the flowers, bunches of miniature daisies. And although Ron wanted to use someone from his staff to be the photographer, she'd gone ahead and booked a young guy who was just starting out instead. He'd shot his share of indie bands and skateboarders, but never a wedding. Yet he was so sweet, so vulnerable when she interviewed him, and his photos, especially the portraits, had such sensitivity she couldn't resist hiring him. It was only candid shots she wanted anyway. She'd put a deposit down on it all. There was no going back now. After the wedding, she was moving in with Ron. She'd already sold her condo. The closing was in 3 weeks. Then they were going to buy their own house together. She'd have a chance to start over then, make a homey home. So there, Zelda. She was looking forward to that. So forward. She felt a hopeful, blippy rise in her chest every time she thought of it. It was going to be perfect. 2 home decor addicts uniting. She could almost see their kitchen, a walk-in pantry so big you could do a little dance in it, an island with storage for every shaped pot and pan, a farm sink with a faucet as big as a swan's neck. She was so lost in her thoughts that she flinched when her phone dinged with a text from Ron. "See you in my..."